Happy Tuesday. I'm gonna wait on some people to get on here and then I'm gonna start doing the makeup. We have a special guest with us today. Her name is Noisha. She's right here just chilling. She's still under the surface. She's a little shy. Been trying to maintain her and keep her down below, but she's trying to come out. Special guest, Noisha, right here. So I tried a new shampoo and conditioner by Rusk, R-U-S-K, and I don't know if I either I didn't get the conditioner out very well. I had to put some dry shampoo in it because it was looking a little oily, and I literally just washed it last night, and my hair usually don't get oily for at least 2 days. And I don't know if it's the shampoo or the conditioner, or if I just didn't rinse it out very well, but it doesn't look as greasy now that I got dry shampoo in it. But we are going to have to pin this back. I should have got a headband. So we got some new products today that I'm going to try out. So hopefully y'all enjoy that. I got this shirt from this little lady from Sassy Crafts. Her name is Charlotte Hawley and Lewis Weinbarger. But Charlotte Hawley is who I went through, and it's there's a little business card. But it's so cute. It says better late than ugly, and I thought this is perfect for me because I spend like 2 hours getting ready when I put makeup on to get ready to go anywhere. So, and I used to be late all the time when I would go to when I worked at Sephora. I was late like every day. And I'm like, well, I mean, better late than ugly. No. Okay, so waiting on some people. I don't really see many people on here. I don't see any comments. I can just go ahead and start putting my primer on. We're using the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer today. This is something new that they've come out with, and it has been all over TikTok and my YouTube. So it's supposed to be the one silicone-free primer that does it all. It's supposed to, the claims are it mattifies and it hydrates, it blurs your pores, and it preps skin for lasting makeup, and it's impossibly silicone free. So that's very odd to have a primer that's going to fill in your pores and it not have silicone in it. So I actually did use this the other day, but I couldn't tell whether it was good or not, just because I need to use a product a couple times before I know. Brag, why don't you? What was I bragging about? The shirt? Oh, taking a day off. Are you at work? I'll pray for you. Okay, so the formula is really weird. It does kind of look like silicone, but it's not. Like, it's hard to explain. It's very different. So I did notice it does really blur my skin. Like, it fills in my pores. But it doesn't feel like silicone. It almost feels like a moisturizer. I'll put a little bit more. Wet n Wild and e.l.f., they're like two of the most affordable drugstore brands. And they be coming off with some really good products the past couple of years. And everything, I don't know how clean it is. Like, I know pharmacy's probably cleaner than anything that we have here in America, but Wet n Wild and e.l.f. both are like cruelty free and don't have parabens and stuff like that. So it does look good. It actually feels kind of cooling. I'm impressed with that. So as far as how it wears, your makeup wears, we'll see. So, alright, we're going to do brows. And I got a new product that I also wanted to try that's been all over my social media. And it's the NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch. This is an eyebrow pencil. Looks like this. It was like $10 though. But it's got a little bitty tiny tip. It's a brush tip, not a felt tip. And this is going to be, I think, good for someone that has brows like me, or even thinner, or none at all. Because you can make little hairline strokes. Now, I tried playing with it the other day, but I really I can't figure out the best method, but we're going to try it again. So I have, like, you see how I kind of like have a little hole here? I'm going to try like just filling that in, making it look like there's actual hair there. Just to start off. I'm just kind of playing around because I don't really know. Now, I know for sure this front part, I can make it look like hairs. I just don't know how much like pressure to put on. I feel like it would be more time consuming if I did like the whole brow this way. I don't know. I don't know. I can't decide whether I like it. I'm watching the planet on here. I just put it on something just to have something playing. If you hear some weird noises. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making it even look like hair.
South Georgia is an ideal place for wanderers to raise their young. But now, fewer adults are returning here to nest, and in recent years, the breeding population has declined by 40%. For now, waiting on its nest, the chick is safe. There are no land predators here.
I don't know. What do y'all think so far? No, we're not even. What the heck?
Giant kelp flourishes in these ice-free waters. The perfect place.
Break just coming in to say hey. Oh, hey, Lexi.
Leopard seals overwinter here to
Ain't too bad. It's a lot different than I'm used to. I don't know. I don't like this one. Might need to make. Well, we'll just let it fly like that. You want them to come in to here, like lined up with your nose. I think that one's, I got a little too carried away there. They're not 100% even, but I'm gonna just kind of go through them with a brush a little bit. Yeah, it kind of toned it down a little bit. But if you wanted to go through it again with like a powder or pomade, probably you can. Let's carve them out real quick with the concealer, shade 03. This is Pharmacy. Do I have 03? Yeah. I just take a little brush and do this. This little flat brush. I'm just gonna clean them up. It actually wasn't too bad to work with. I don't know. I don't think they look too bad. We'll see when we get done. So that was the NYX Lift and Snatch. It is a new product, and that's something you can buy at, I think, Walmart, CVS, and Walmart, CVS, and Target probably. And maybe Ulta. I'm gonna go ahead and carve out the top. This is a little darker shade, shade 04 in Pharmacy's stick concealer, and I just get some off the brush. Now, you'll see kind of how I did it. Now we're just going to blend it. You can use your finger, brush, or sponge. I'm just going to use this little mini sponge here. This is an e.l.f. sponge. It comes in a pack of 3, like a large, medium, and small. And I just blend it out. Like so. We're gonna go ahead and I actually like the way that my eyebrows look with that pencil. It's not too shabby. Let me put my brow stuff back. Well, I keep doing that. Must be allergies. I need to prime my lids real quick. Pharmacy's Eyeshadow Primer. It's like that. You could use your fingers, but I use this brush. This is e.l.f. I think it's a concealer brush. It's just a blending perfector. But I barely use any product, and we're just going to place it right on the lid. You can cover blemishes. I'll probably put a little right here on my friend. And it's going to cover up that discoloration on your eyelids. It's matte, so it is going to dry down matte. If you have really dry eyelids, I don't know if I recommend this, honestly. But it helps your eyeshadow to stay all day, and it shows up more pigment, and then covers blemishes and helps your foundation stick to those areas more. Oh, I wish I had more coffee. It ran out. Eyeshadow. My face is peeling. Eyeshadow. We're just gonna use something. We're gonna do something real simple today. This palette here is called Going Coconuts. It is by Colourpop, one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. Yeah. They have other stuff too. Like they do have foundation and concealer and lipsticks and stuff like that, but I think they're more known for their eyeshadow palettes. And that's what we're gonna do today. Something simple. We'll just start out. I'm gonna put this kind of all over the lid first, just to kind of set that primer. This is called Shredded. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it, but not much. It's mainly matte. It's just a nude tone. I'm gonna kind of go all over with that, and then we'll use Lovely Bunch as our transition shade, stamping it in right in between your crease and your brow bone. So right in this area right there is where we're going. It's where you place your transition shade. These are so like smooth. They're smooth powders. It's really pigmented, but it blends very easy. And then we're just going to kind of go back and forth over that whole crease area. Little circles, little windshield wipers. Just kind of creating a shadow there. Hey baby, I see you on here watching me. Just a little trans there. And now we're going to do this shade Cool Lotta. This is such a pretty matte brown shade, and it's really nice cool tone, and I love it. We're going to go in with a different brush so we can get a little more precise. Hopefully there's no color on here. And it's going to be actually in the crease. On that actual crease there. I'm going to kind of bring it out a little bit. This time we're not going to create a V like I do a lot. We're just going to kind of keep it straight across. And bring it out just a little bit and almost kind of curve it up. That gives you a lift here.
This new flat ice makes life difficult for the bears too. There's nowhere for them to hide in order to creep up on the seal. And for a mother with a young cub in tow, being stealthy isn't easy. doesn't yet appreciate the need for care when sneaking up on a seal.
I'll blend it again with the fluffy brush.
Learning this pounding technique
And nothing looks harsh. Oh, nice and blended. Okay. Now with a flat brush, something like this, I'm going to spray this brush with I'm using this refreshing and fixing spray. It's just kind of a hydrating spray. You can use a setting spray or something like that. And I'm going to use Cocoa Crush. That really pretty shimmer right there in the middle. And it's going to go directly on the lid. Matter of fact, I'm going to pick it up with my finger first. Sometimes shimmers like that do better with your finger. I'm going to wet my brush a little bit. I don't think I got it wet enough. I'm just going to go straight across all over the lid. Something simple and easy that everybody can do. Bring it out a little bit out here. You can kind of see what I've done so far. Again, we're going to pick it up with our finger and place it. Shows more pigment that way.
Let's keep searching. Her cup wanders off and gets another chance.
It doesn't show up good at all with the brush. I keep spraying it with our spray. And again, I'm using this shade right here from the Going Coconuts palette. Bring it all the way out.
There's nothing the mother can do except hope that the pup makes it back to her home in time. The inexperienced.
Okay. Now we're going to use a brown liner. This is a pharmacy liner. It's ink. Really good. Brown. It is a felt tip. We're just going to make a wing. We're not going to put a lot of product over here. We're going to get it as thin as we possibly can. And focus on the main point. It's thicker on this outer side here. Just a thin, kind of extended wing. Same thing on this side. If we can get it even.
As it melts, nomads arrive.
This side's always the hardest for me.
And patiently wait at the ice edge for a crack to open up. A lid in the ice, wide enough for them to swim along.
We're lopsided just a little bit.
Eventually,
This one's up a little higher.
their passage to sheltered shallow bays.
Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it no more. So there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes.
Narwhals are extremely timid and rarely filmed underwater.
I'm kind of impressed with that eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna put a little clear brow gel on it just to make sure it's set.
These ice whales eagerly travel down the waves as soon as they open because they're safer from predators protected by the ice.
I don't remember if I curled this side. I think I did. And we'll put some mascara primer on. This is the CoverGirl. Hey Charlotte, I just want to jump on and say hey, I'm at work. I'm gonna cut to replay. Okay, cool. I'm wearing your shirt that I got from you. I told everybody in the beginning. Better late than ugly. This is so perfect for me. You have no idea. And I really, really love it. It's comfortable. But if y'all are interested, I think she does a lot of other things besides it saying this. And just give her a, send her a message. Or go check out, what is it? Sassy Crafts by L&C.
A dark surface does the opposite, absorbing over 90% of the
So we're just using some eyeshadow, mascara primer.
As the sea ice shrinks, we're starting to lose one of our palette's protective white shields.
I'm actually gonna be wearing, I'm gonna wear some, like, I'll show you. I'm gonna wear these blue jeans with it. Like some poly blue jeans. These are the best blue jeans. They're like $14. They're from Walmart. It's whatever brand that is. Tinseltown. And I had to go up a size because they were kind of tight on my legs right here. I'm thick on my upper leg. And then I'm going to wear it with, let me tilt it down a little bit. Just to have something over it, I think. Once I get my makeup and hair done, I think it'll look good. Where it almost looks kind of like casual, but like a business casual. Like, I don't really know. I like this style. But I'm going to wear it with this and then those blue jeans. I thought it would look pretty cute. I'm not the best at putting together outfits, but I don't know. I thought that would look good. I'll take a picture and let y'all see. I'm just kind of hot right now, so I'm not going to wear this. So my plans for today are I'm going to get my nails filled in. Because as you can see, they need it. Just a little growed out. And I don't like the way that this... You see how this was up here on my skin when she first did it. And I've been picking at it. And for some reason they look really thick. I feel like they need to be like shaved down on the sides. You see what I'm saying? I don't like that. So I'm going to have to tell them, look, y'all need to get it together. Thank you, Alicia. It's Sassy Crafts by L&C. It's Charlotte Hawley on Facebook is where I got it. And Jessica actually sent me Jessica on our team sent me to, or recommended me to her. Because I seen Jessica have, she had a shirt on. I forget what hers said. I don't remember how. I think she was doing a live and she had a shirt on. I was like, I love that shirt or something. I don't remember how it went, but anyway, really simple look today. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm so sorry, y'all. Mascara. I'm going to do this one today. I haven't used this one in a long time. This is the Double Lash Extend Mascara. This is really unique. Not unique. It's pharmacy, but it's unique. Like, cool, unique, different. So it's got a length one and it's got a volume one. So there's two different ones. This just fits right down in the middle of this. So what I do first is length. I do length first. So this is going to give you length. It's going to separate your lashes and just extend them. Same thing on the other side. And then you go over it with the other one, which is going to give volume. And you'll pull it from here this time. And then you're going to get, it's going to make them thicker. I don't need to pick up more. Okay, and then if you want to, go back over it with the length just to make sure that nothing's clumped together. Do one last coat there. Ah! I poke myself in the eye all the time. And that's it. Looks pretty good. Let me get this off. That's why I love doing eyes before foundation, in case I make boo-boos. Okay, today we're going to use the Stay Matte foundation. I haven't used it in a while, and since I know that I'm going to be wearing a mask, and it will look matte, and it'll help stay, it'll like stay on. This stays on really good. I'll just put a few dots. I probably got too much. We'll see. I'm just gonna blend it with our Haley's Beauty Sponge. This is a shade 09, and it is a more of a yellow undertone. You can use a brush or a sponge. It is full coverage. good for oily to normal to oily skin, but even though, like, I think even if you're a little bit dry, I think it's fine, because I'm a little bit dry. As long as you're moisturizing really good and using some sort of hydrating primer, I think you're really fine with using mattes. Unless you're just absolutely desert dry and have like a lot of flaky skin or something, I probably wouldn't use it. And I kind of had a lot of redness, and it covers it so good. It is buildable too. If you wanted even more coverage, just go back over it again with more product. Kind of dry up here. I'm gonna add a little bit more just because of that spot on my nose. Told y'all that's my special guest today. Her name is Noisha, and she's trying to come through, but I'm not going to allow it. Stay Matte looks really good on the skin. In case you're wondering, just again, once again, I'm using Stay Matte foundation by Pharmacy. This is only like $11.90 full price, and then as a beauty influencer, you get it for like $6 and something. Okay, concealer time. I got something new again from the drugstore. It is I really like the Maybelline Superstay foundation. This is the concealer. This is Maybelline Superstay. I can't read that, it's in Spanish. Oh, full coverage under eye concealer in the shade Light 15. I don't know if it's going to be light enough, but we'll see. So the packaging is a little different. It's like a squeezy tube, but it's got the, what is this called? The wand. It's not quite as light as I normally go for, but rude, what are you doing? My cat knocked my brush down. It's probably gonna be good to cover the darkness, the little bit of darkness I have, but it might not be very brightening. But it could. We'll see. We'll just do one eye first, just so I can see, can compare. Oh yeah, it's gonna brighten some. It's not as dark as I thought it was. It does have a yellow undertone, and I love that. Sometimes I really like a bright yellow under eye. Oh my God, Linda. She's playing with my brush. She's just a kitten, so she is so playful. She gets into everything. And Lucy, my other one, she's just a B word. Sorry, I had a text message. I was trying to read it. So, it looks good. It's covering good. It just looks a little bit dry. I think my skin is just really dry right now. So, it might just be my skin. I don't know. But that looks pretty good. I mean, I'll use it again, but it's not like, oh my God, this is so good. But it doesn't look bad. It blends good. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my chin. So the way that I place my concealer, that's the new way to do it, okay? So that whole big triangle under the eyes, that's not in anymore. We have a new trend now. This is to make your eyes look more lifted and like up here, and then when you do the whole triangle thing, it actually draws you down more. It like pulls your face down. So this is the way that the internet told me to do it. And I can see a difference. I really can. And the chin, I love to highlight my chin because I don't really have a big chin. I have this overbite thing going on. And so, I like the highlighted chin, so it makes it help me a little bit to look more like, yeah, not so warped. Well, alright, we need powder. So I don't want to do a whole lot of powder considering A, I'm already pretty dry. B, I've used a matte foundation. And so I'm going to I'm not going to powder my entire face. I'm only going to put powder in areas that need it, that I like. I will get oily around my nose. So that's the most important area. And we're using this number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder in the shade Light. It looks like this. You get this at Target, and it's like the high end of a drugstore brand. They're more known, I think, for their skincare. But if you've ever heard of Charlotte, I think it's Charlotte Tilbury, Charlotte, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the brand, the makeup brand, Charlotte Tilbury, am I saying it wrong? It's a very high-end, expensive brand, and this is like the dupe for it. Okay, so I'm placing the powder just on my chin, where I have had the concealer, a little bit over here. Not going to do a whole lot under the eyes, but just in that area, like that. And then we'll leave the rest alone. We're just going to take a brush and kind of dust that away. This is a Pharmacy double-ended brush, which I love because you can get up in there underneath your eyes. This has multiple uses. You could do like highlight and contour, or powder, concealer, and I wouldn't really do a foundation, but you know. Okay, so we look nice and full coverage and pretty matte. Now we need some bronzer. We need some color because we're looking a little pale. We need to bring some life back into our face. Let's do Maybelline's City Bronzer. I love this. Is a good bronzer if you need something from Drugstore. It's in the shade 200. Looks like that. I think there might be like 3 or 4 shades. Oh shoot, I just got on my damn shirt. And we're just going to use like a kind of a small fluffy brush like that. She's a matte, but she has a little bit of a glow. So it's really, honestly, it's so close to Pharmacy's Sun-Kissed bronzer, which they have took off the menu, and I don't know why. I don't know if they're repackaging or reformulating. I'm not sure, but that is like the best bronzer of all time. But this is kind of a dupe for it temporarily. So the bronzer, we're just placing like the letter C. Oh, keeping everything up here. You don't want to bring it up here. You want to keep it up high. A little on each side of the forehead. If you have a large forehead, you could bring it all the way across. It'll help kind of shrinking. It smells good too. It's kind of got like a, it reminds me of the beach. And then a little bit underneath here, just to kind of cover up that extra chin, neck fat. Now, to do a little contour, I switch over to this brush, which is e.l.f. This is my favorite contour brush. It looks like that on purpose. This is the Milani's Silky Matte Bronzer, shade 02, also Drugstore. This is a cooler tone bronzer, so it's good to contour with. Bronzers are warmer, and they should be to give warmth to the skin and give like more color and look like you've been more, I guess, in the sun. Contour bronzers need to be more of a cooler tone, almost like a gray, towards the grayer area, to give a shadow effect. But I just place it right up underneath where I place that bronzer, right on that line here, and just make sure it's blended nicely. And then on the outer parts of this, whatever that is, temple / brow bone. And then you can go kind of on the outer edges. And if you want to go down the bridge of the nose a little. And you know, if you can contour your nose, like that would be like a whole other lesson. I don't really do a whole lot of precise contouring my nose because my nose is already long and I don't want to lengthen it more and put any more attention on it. So I just do like a little like a messy kind of contour, I guess, where it's not like real precise and all that, but I just want to make sure it's blended down the neck. And we just need some a little bit of blush. Let's do let's just use this terracotta. This is the Terracotta 17 Pharmacy. It's a blush. It's a number 17. It is a very tightly packed, compacted formula. So it's buildable. And it's the same as like that Maybelline City Bronzer. It's like matte, but it has a little bit of a shine to it. Like very, very natural, subtle glow, and I love it. This is probably my favorite blush. Not even just Pharmacy, like overall. With every brand, this is probably my favorite go-to blush. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but it gives just a perfect hint of like pink color. And then that little bit of glow, it's like, I just can't. And if you don't, you know, I know I've seen a lot of videos where they're not putting blush anymore, like on the apples of the cheeks. They're bringing it and kind of laying it up here. I preferably don't really like doing that. I'll put it a little bit on the apples and then I kind of drag it out. Because, in my opinion, I like that really defined cheek. Now, maybe if you've already got chubby cheeks and you don't want to bring attention to that. How are you awake right now? I had to take my kids to school this morning, so that's why I'm awake. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, okay. But, yeah. I still love that blush on the apples. And I think that's just however you want to do it. but it takes away. I like the idea, okay, so I have my contour and my bronzer, but then you're going to put blush up here too. Like, I feel like it needs to all have its place. I don't know. That's just me. And then your highlight is going to go here. So it's basically, it's supposed to be like contour or bronzer, blush, highlight. And I just don't do it that way. I'm at work. I'm dead tired. I won't fall asleep, but I was going till 3 a.m. What are you doing? Are you working at, are you nursing yet? Or a CNA? Okay. Sidetrack. We'll do a little bit of highlighter, but I don't want to do a lot because I got that really pretty natural glow from the bronzer and the blush. So I don't want to do a whole lot of highlighter. I'm with this such subtle, like, natural look. So we will do something subtle, but I wanted to use this. This is another drugstore product. We're doing a lot of drugstore today. But the college is lab assistant for it. Oh, okay. Okay, that's so good. I'm so proud of you. You've come a long way. Or you know what I mean. Okay, so Revlon Skin Lights. This is like a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Breezy highlighter, which is like almost $40. This is probably, I can't remember. I think it's like $10, something like that. And I have seen many videos of this being compared, and it is literally a dupe for that highlighter, and it's very pretty. And that Breezy highlighter is actually a limited edition, so you can't even find it nowhere. So they've come out with these, which is Revlon Skin Lights. This is the shade 201 Daybreak Glimmer. I literally I got lucky and got the last one because I think they're just, you can't find this shade. But it's so pretty. I just want to give you a nice pretty swatch. I love the way that it looks too, like almost like a snake. But that's the best I can do there. But it is tightly compacted too. And I'm not going to put but a little bit, and then I'll kind of dabble it off. And I just want to barely hit that cheekbone. Just a little bit. Just enough. You see it there? Just a little bit. I don't want a whole lot of highlight right now. It's going to mess up my vibe. And we'll go down the bridge of the nose a little. Cupid's bow. To give you a little lift, and a smidge on the chin. Just a little. And that's all I'm doing. I will use it though. I'm going to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone with it. So we're taking a brush. I love this little dome shaped brush. This is so perfect for your inner corner right here. Just to brighten up that inner corner and open up this, you know, that part of the eye. This is a really pretty simple everyday look. One thing I do need to do real quick is I'm gonna take one of my pharmacy powders, the Face Perfecting Powder shade 03, and I'm just going to take this sponge here on the flat part, and you see how I'm starting to kind of lose my contour. Like, I really want it to be defined right here. So we're just going to do that right there, and we'll blend it out. And that also covers, it's probably from my pillow. It's like I get these spots on my face right here. It's not acne, it's just like kind of like these little red bumps under the skin. And I think that I need like a silk pillowcase. And then I'm just going to kind of blend that out. It doesn't really do a whole lot, but it does just enough. Okay, now what was I gonna do? Oh, I just want to put actually no, I normally would take some shadow and like put some under here, but I'm gonna leave it alone today. Put this back up here. We just need some lip color. Use our lip conditioner, which is about empty, but I have another one. I have a backup. Okay, you can come. I don't know how far away you are. I'll do my lips. I really want just something simple and natural. For some reason I want to go with like a pink. This is a Maybelline Color Statement Lip Liner shade 05. Just like that. Oh, that's so dirty. I can come visit you one day, Brooklyn. So there's that, and we need a lipstick. What should we use? Something pink. Pink, pink, pink. I think I know what I want. Let's try Pink Club. Let's see if that's too, it might be too light of a pink. We'll see. Okay, I have an idea. Watch me. This is Pharmacy's Pink Club. This is like matte. This is like Barbie pink. That's what it reminds me of. So we're going to place that right in the center. I like to blend it out with my finger. Then we're going to take no, not that one. Hold on. We're going to take mauve pink. We're going to go on the outer part. I don't know if this is going to look right or not. We're experimenting. And see how we covered up the lip liner? And then we got like a little, nice little, very subtle ombre. And you can even add a little bit more of that Pink Club in the middle just to enhance it a little more. And these work really well under mask, like they don't rub off. And you can leave it matte if you want to, or you can put a gloss over it. I'm gonna use a little bit of this. This is the NYX that Shine Loud. Now, I really hate the matte lipstick because it ripped my lips off. But I like the gloss. So sometimes I'll just put a little bit right there. And then it'll just kind of migrate. And I'll just kind of leave it like that. That way I don't have gloss like all over my lips, but I have enough to kind of enhance that Cupid's bow and to not make them look quite so dry. Last thing I want to do is spray my face. This is another new product. Maybelline New York Glass. Okay, this is a makeup finishing spray. Skin looks hydrated, dewy finish. Shake well. I used it one time, but I barely used any at all. They say if you use too much of it, you're gonna look like a daggum, like you just stuck your face under a faucet. Like you're just gonna be extremely shiny and glowy. But if you love that, then this is perfect for you. If you're really dry, or if you just love that really dewy, glowy skin look, I figured it would look good with this look because of the matte foundation. And I use like that glowy blush and bronzer, and it's kind of like balanced. I like to use a mixture of mattes and a mixtures of glowy stuff. It just looks more natural and like you're balanced out. Because I don't really like to look super, super, super glowy and dewy, because then I think I look oily. But I don't like to look really, really matte either, because I feel like I look really dry and powdery. So, I don't know what I'm trying to say. So, here we go. I'm not gonna do a lot, honestly. I just want to do like a couple. I think it's aggressive, so it's like the pump. It's not like a really light mist. It's gonna kind of like come out, okay? So it always scares me. Okay, it wasn't too bad. That's good. We'll leave it like that. One more, just in case. It smells good. It smells like cereal. It smells like Fruity Pebbles, kinda. Oh, I felt a fuzzy. I got a fuzzy right here on my eye. You see that? I knew I felt something. I don't know where my... There, got it. Wow. Looking up close in the mirror, you can really see that glow. We're going to take a damp sponge and just kind of blend it in everywhere. It does feel heavy. I feel it on my skin. But it looks good. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that's all I got for today, folks. The cat's got my brush. I was going to kind of brush my hair again. I do not like my hair today. I know that. I used the new shampoo and conditioner, and I don't know if it's the conditioner or that I didn't get the conditioner rinsed out good enough. I'm not sure, but my hair feels dirty, and I just washed it last night, and it looks kind of oily. So I will take a picture of my outfit, I guess. And if you're interested, again, this shirt, better late than ugly, and whatever other saying you want on there. Sassy Crafts by LNC. Her name was Charlotte Hawley, is who I went through. And the shirt was, she's on Facebook. You can find her on Facebook. The shirt was $15, and I chose the color, size, and what I wanted it to say. But that's all. I guess I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna get my nails filled in. I have a couple bills to pay. And I definitely want to get Starbucks at Target. And I'm going to walk around Target. And that's my me day. Okay? That's my time to myself. Away from my kids. My me time. And that's so white girl, like, what is it? So, basic white girl. Like, but really, it's fun. Like, it's just something that, I guess it's a woman thing. I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do today. That's what I decided I want to do. But paying bills ain't fun. But it also feels satisfying to know that your bills are paid and you don't have to worry about anything. But okay, Brooklyn, message me and we will talk. Maybe one day I can come visit you. Or something. And I will go. Bye. Thanks so much for the support.